guys, Yami here. I'm just making this video to talk about the current state of Dual Blades Rope Darts or Dual Blade Rope Darts. Of course, most people know me in this game, where wins meet, for playing Dual Blade Rope Darts, right? Current state of the game, I think it's like the worst it's ever been. Like, it's way worse than season 1 by far. The class is a very, 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 very hard class to play by far. Most players who think it's brain dead or some stuff like that, it really isn't. You need a lot of technical skill to play it. Dual blades are much more easier to parry. The meta right now is just hold, block, and spam parry. And spam Drunken Fist and Dragon's Breath. Very shit meta, you could say. That's what I think of right now. The class is struggling very much because your rats can get parried. Of course, as I brought it up, dual blades can get parried. Of course, your own charge attack for Rope Dart and Rope Dart charge attack can get parried easily. Freaking Rope Dart freaking Q can get parried easily, and along with the fact that the activation time just takes so long to activate. Current state is very shit. If you're wondering what I'm rocking right now at this current moment, I swapped Evasive Charge for Fury Harvest. Now you might be wondering, why did you swap Evasive Charge for Fury Harvest? Currently right now with this meta, it just gives players too much freedom to spam, block, and parry. And you just, at this point, you just need the Fury Harvest. Fury Harvest, if you don't know, restores Vitality. Vitality gives you the allows you to use Mystic Skills. Mystic Skills are how you get Field Break. So that's why you need Fury Harvest now in this meta. Like, Evasive Charge is just, if you don't have tier 6 Evasive Charge, it's not worth it. Of course, in my opinion, I think Vendetta is just absolute shit right now until you get tier 6 Vendetta, which reduces the healing by 50% and does 30% increased damage. But at this point right now, it's just Vendetta is just super shit right now. I'm currently rocking it because I don't have Evasive Charge. I just swapped my Evasive Charge over to my Fury Harvest recently. Echoes is a must. It's just your damage for dual blades, and it just increased. The value of it's so strong, and morale chance pretty good. Of course, I'm rocking Drunken, Fire Breath, Soaring Spin, Serene, Talon Strike, Cloud Step, Free Morph, and Ghostly Step. Now, I will like to mention that Cloud Step is just super hard to use right now in this meta. I think a lot of players are waiting for this one, recover 10 Vitality on Weak Point Break. So I think it's this, or it's this. Increase damage by 6%. And skill damage goes. So it's either one of these, but Cloud Step's also in a weird spot. I would really highly recommend you that if you're not really a technical player, you just want hands-on, you go Meridian Touch. Meridian Touch is just more consistent in my opinion than Cloud Step. But Cloud Step is just if you want to have fun, or mainly if you're more technical of a player. I think it's too technical. It's very fucking technical. Jump cancel, land a hit, freaking dash away, all this other stuff you can do with Cloud Step, but there's just too much that you have to do. Meridian Touch is pretty simple. You just use it, gets done. You just use it, you get free fucking execution. Cloud Step's a little harder because if someone runs away from you really good and you get like that chip damage, you might miss out on that execution. So take your risk, pick your poison. Currently right now, I just recently read on the buff, but for this, if you're using Rope Dart Dual Blades, you're gonna want to swatch back to Swallow Claws because they just added this light attacks and effects triggered by light attacks. Rodents deal 12% more HP damage and 10% more bamboo cut damage to targets below 40%. So it's basically made for bamboo cut now. So that's pretty good. I'd say switch back. That's a lot of damage value and damage numbers for you for that. Right now, my attunements are recover 50 endurance and gain tenacity. Recover 50 endurance and gain tenacity. This one is probably the best dual add-on for Dual Blade Rope Darts, which is each time martial arts skill Idle Mind hits a unit with key below 30%, your next execution skill deals 3% more damage, up to 10 stacks. Basically, what it does is when you do damage to someone who is 30% below of key damage with the Q of Dual Blades, so the Idle Mind, which is the Q, there's this stack that grows on your bar of buffs. Once that stack hits 10% or once that stack goes up, you do increase damage on your execute. So it's pretty good, really fucking strong, probably the best add-on for RopeDart Dual Blades right now. I also got a shitty one right here. Gain a bonus token of gratitude when RopeDart light attacks hits the same unit. This one is pretty shit because you're not really using it as much. But if I were you and I were aiming for something, I'd go for this one, one of these two. So one charge attack, varied combo, Rodent's resilience hits a non-defending unit. It increases the target's damage taken by 15% for 10 seconds. This is probably the best one because you just do R into R, and if you miss them or if you hit them with your R, they just take 15% increased damage. Overall, this is really fucking strong. This, when bladed, Heaven's Wrath hits the same unit multiple times in a row, intervals. This is pretty good. I believe it just increases your damage, or it just increases your cooldown on your Q for Dual Blades. I think this one's probably the best one though. If you're aiming for it, it's probably what you should go for. For mine, I'm currently rocking the Calm Water set for this. Calm Water is just too good, the best in PvP. Helmet, gain tenacity after control removal, gain tenacity 2 seconds. For this, you want to be aiming for right here, the gold version. Right here, when you remove your stagger or control effect with control remove skill, gain tenacity for 2.8 seconds after the super armor wears off. That's probably the best one. This one, I'm currently just rocking it because it's like my best stats. But overall, in my opinion, I think the best one that you should be rocking for this is probably reduces damage by 28% when you are staggered. That's probably overall the best one. But mystics, if people are spamming mystic skills, this helps out with mystic skills, you know. I mean, overall, I think the stagger one's just overall the best one. This is of course the best one. After dodging an enemy attack, recover 8% of max HP, 10-second trigger intervals. Best one, by far, gold version. And then, of course, the best one for this is recover 16 ki upon a successful deflection. Basically, if you're in a fucking combo and they just keep on extending the combo, but you have the chance to parry, that one parry, the one deflect that you land, restores your ki and now they can't execute you. So that's why it's so strong. And then you can start punishing them. Because usually they like to look like a fucking idiot and stand still and try to execute you, and then you just get a free catch. That's if they do that. Unfortunately, I think it's just up to your own opinion on bow and the ring. That's up to you. Yeah, but RopeDart Dual Blades is in a weird state where you can't really, it's very hard to play, and evasive charge isn't even worth it unless you have tier 6. Even then though, it's like you just need the vitality to do shield breaks. Everyone is just holding block. Everyone is just holding parry. There's no skill to it. Of course, if your weapon combo is just really good right now, which I believe my opinion, I think the two strongest classes in the game right now are Nameless Spear, Nameless Sword, which is still fucking strong up there. Um, Nameless Spear, Strategic Sword, which is also still up there. Dual Blades with Strategic Sword. Dual Blades with freaking Dual Blades with basically there's two that are up there right now that are just chilling. Nameless Spear is overall really fucking strong. If you're using it, you're a piece of shit. Um, you're just kind of abusing the current meta where it's able to. People are afraid to engage it because they know it has Serene Breeze. You have two Serene Breezes. They still have to play against it. People think it's a like, oh yeah, it's a nerf that if they use it, it's a 90-second cooldown, but it doesn't matter. It's still two Serene Breezes. Overall, very fucking broken, very fucking strong. Um, first off, that's that. The second thing is dual blades with um the combo that Ghostly uses is also very strong up there. It's just there's no openings to it if you're playing it really like if you're playing it there's no openings to it. It's hard to engage because it has multiple catches. You can play defensive and then of course most people are just holding block. So everyone in high tiers just all you need to do is just fucking do this. You just hold block and you win. You just hold block and you win in the current state of the game, and it's just absolutely fucking boring to play the current meta right now. It's that, or you just hold block into multiple parries, dude, like this shit. So what a lot of high tier players are doing is they're just holding block, get that first initial hit, and then doing this. It's pretty fucking dumb. And I definitely think they should nerf it. I think they should definitely punish people spamming the absolute fuck out of parries. Um, it's kind of like rewarding dog shit players for spamming parry. And a lot of players who are on the current leaderboard right now are just spamming parry. Of course, yeah, there's some skill that comes into it, but I'm not saying I'm the best player, but I definitely know that before when this fucking block meta and this parry meta shit was fucking, I was definitely shitting on people with dual blade rope darts, and I was not playing like a little bitch. So currently just making this video. Definitely think if I was to make a tier list, I'd put rope dart dual blades as like A tier, a little like in the middle of A tier, nowhere near high A tier. It's very hard class, very technical. Dual blades super bad right now. The class like rope dart dual blades feels smoother, but it's just too slow in this meta. You need to play when you're playing this class. You need to play slow as fuck. And Theory Harvest is now swapped out with perfect evasion because of the fact that it just sucks. This sucked, dude. Until you get that increase the duration of invisibility during the dodge, the class just sucks right now, dude. This sucks. You can just use Ghostly Step. Honestly, you could just use Ghostly Step right now. Yeah, but that's just my thoughts and opinions. I'll probably make a montage on this season. Yeah, definitely this class is in a very hard meta right now. It definitely needs it definitely needs buff. The class definitely needs buff. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and comment in the comments below. Comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate everyone who watches this video. Send this out to your friends. Send this out to your discords. I'd like to know their opinions on this current class right now. Dual Blade Rope Darts. I think the class is a fucking atrocity right now. I'm not swapping off of it, but I'm gonna keep on playing it. But the class is right now very hard to play, so I don't think it's in a very bad state right now. I think next season it might get a buff. Maybe. Who knows? See you guys. Bye.